Welcome to Let's Go Racing. I'm Dani Gibson here with Dick Jerardi, and on today's show, lots of racing from Parx this week. DJ's going to talk with jockey Kendrick Carmouche on his meaningful George Woolf Memorial Jockey Award. Our Cotillion and Horse of the Year Thorpedo Anna was back in action in the Azeri. Kentucky Derby points races at Tampa. One thrilling finish in Laurel. Plus, we're going to tell you where you can catch the cutest foals in Pennsylvania. And one of our veteran jockeys here, Venezuelan jockey Angel Castillo, got a big career milestone.
First race on Tuesday, Dani, 1,000 for Angel Castillo. That's a big number.
And he really sits in the saddle, kind of like Paco Lopez. They kind of have that forward center of gravity, but boy, horses run for him. And he's been doing this a long time. I know a lot of the jockeys really kind of look up to him coming from Venezuela, and he's still winning races. Pretty cool.
There you go, 1,000 on to 2.
And you would never think he is 50-some years young. He is one tough guy. Well, let's get into some local racing. We're going to take a look at Monday's 7th race. This was our Parx picks. Horses going that mile and 16th distance, 10,000 claimings. Interesting field here. The favorite is my pick, Spitester Red, but there was a horse that ran in the Kentucky Derby here against Medina Spirit.
How about that? Spitester Red at 6-5, Dani. Who's that Kentucky Derby horse?
Helium.
Oh, of course. How could we forget? The great legendary Helium. In for a dime. It's a long way from the Derby.
I love that. Second choice was your choice, Lucky Dude.
Lucky Dude, yeah, Dani, we didn't exactly dazzle them with big prices this week, but we gave them what we hope are live horses. We'll
exactly.
See about that.
Well, we'll see about that. Could be an upset. Here's Monday's 7th race.
Mega Charlie maintains that lead, a comfortable advantage. Silent Mode now a clear second, followed by Spitester Red. Then it's Helium, Ballantine, Warriors Vendetta. At the back, Lucky Dude. The order remains unchanged. They are still chasing Mega Charlie and Andrew Wolfson. A comfortable cushion right now. On the outside, Spitester Red's taking the second spot. Silent Mode, he's in third. Helium in fourth and beginning to advance on the outside. Warriors Vendetta. Ballantine's lost a bit of ground, and Lucky Dude is still at the back. Into the far turn, they go. 48-4, and Mega Charlie maintains that lead, cantering along on the front end. Spitester Red has his sights set on him. He's in second and gaining. Helium's gotten the cue. Ballantine's also getting in gear, but Lucky Dude full of run. He's in third and gaining as they go around the far turn. Mega Charlie has the lead, a quarter mile left to go, but the cavalry, they're coming. Spitester Red, Lucky Dude looms to the outside, trying to sustain that rally. And game on the lead, Mega Charlie, Spitester Red, Lucky Dude goes a bit wide. Warriors Vendetta looking for some room in between on the far outside. Lucky Dude. Mega Charlie is resilient today. He's not giving up the lead just yet. There's a 16th left. Mega Charlie, Lucky Dude, Spitester Red trying to catch him, but Mega Charlie coasted on the front end and he gets the win.
Mega Charlie gets the win, gate to wire. Andrew Wolfson wanted to be aggressive with him, and aggressive he was, and he got him out there. My pick, Spitester Red, was second. Yours was third. Yeah. Lucky Dude doesn't want to win.
Nah, it's just one of those strange things. Some horses are just like they run in the pack, right? And good for Andrew. Loved how he rode that horse. And interestingly enough, Lupe Guerrero did not claim Spitester Red back this time. He often does, but not this time.
Yeah, nice win there by Mega Charlie. Well, let's get to Tuesday's 7th race. A really good starter optional claiming. You could get a few horses in here for the $20,000 tag. 6 furlongs, and our favorite is Trader's Luck. This is one cool horse.
Speaking of Lupe Guerrero, 3-5 on Trader's Luck. On paper, dominates this group.
His thing is behaving in the starting gate. Iconic Legacy, second choice.
Iconic Legacy, I like that. Esteban Padilla and our man, Marty Shaw, and top notch. Do they ever win any races around?
They team up for some wins. Well, here it is. It was Tuesday's 7th race.
Poppy's Pride, Trader's Luck now on the outside, gaining a bit of ground. Iconic Legacy, he's in third, followed by Majestic Tiger. Respirator, Spotted Bull is at the back, and Poppy's Pride now has some company. Trader's Luck looms to his outside. The opening quarter, a snappy 22-1, and Trader's Luck wants the lead back, and he takes it. Poppy's Pride back into second. Trader's Luck puts some daylight over his rival. Iconic Legacy's in third. Respirator's beginning to gain. Then it's Majestic Tiger and Spotted Bull, those two at the back. They go around the far turn. Trader's Luck 45-3 for the half, and Trader's Luck hits the top of the stretch with the lead. Poppy's Pride running on gamely down the center of the track. Respirator, Iconic Legacy trying to make up some ground. It's Trader's Luck with the lead. Respirator, Iconic Legacy, they're continuing to gain, but there's a 16th left, and Trader's Luck has the lead. Trader's Luck front-running winner. Freight Trader's Luck gets the win.
And Trader's Luck was relaxed, poised today, and that winning move by Alicio Ruiz, getting him to the outside of the speed. Game over. He is one fast horse, and it was really a team effort from the Guerrero brothers, Lupe and Carlos, just to keep this horse relaxed.
Yep.
Carlos shot him earlier in the week, and he said he gave him candy outside, and just a mental thing for this horse.
Yeah, Carlos is the shoe maven. He always has been. He's a genius at that. This is 42 starts now, Danny. 10 wins, 13 seconds, over 400,000 for Trader's Luck. And speaking of a guy who was hot on Tuesday, our buddy Craig Donnelly, 6 of the last 7 winners on Craig's sheet.
Our man can pick some winners.
Yes,
we
he
love
can.
a Craig Donnelly sheet tip. And when he picks you, you feel really good about it. We're going to go to our first break, but we have so much more coming up on Let's Go Racing. And DJ's going to talk with Kendrick Carmouche on the big honors he just got, all coming up.
The question a lot of people are asking themselves these days is, do I buy new or do I buy pre-owned? Here's what I'll tell you. New car inventories are still low and new car prices are still high. However, with the certified pre-owned Nissan at Chapman Nissan, we have a huge selection and you can save thousands over new. Plus a 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, roadside assistance, 1-year prepaid maintenance, and so much more. And not for nothing. Can you really tell the difference? I can't.
It's happening again. Those missed tackles are starting to stack up. Your friends pleading with players who can't hear them, sweating it out week after week. But not you. Why? Because whether they score or not, there's always another way to win on the Parx app. New casino users score up to $1,000 bonus back in their first 24 hours.
Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Go Racing. Well, Kendrick Carmouche recently got a very prestigious honor by his peers.
He did. It's the George Woolf Award, Danny. It's been around since 1950, named after the famous jockey who rode Seabiscuit in the match race. He substituted for Red Pollard that day. There's a statue of him at Santa Anita Park, and it's a big, big deal. Some famous names have won this award. Kendrick, of course, rides at Aqueduct, but he's here regularly at Parx. He was here Tuesday to ride one horse, and I caught up with him before the race. Here with Parx Hall of Fame jockey Kendrick Carmouche, just got a new award, the George Woolf Memorial Award, Kendrick, and that is voted on by your peers, your fellow jockeys. What does that mean to you?
It's just an honor, you know, all the hard work that I put in throughout the years to be Kendrick Carmouche, you know, that explains it. You know, everybody have a lot of respect for me. I have a lot of respect for them, Dick, and I'm honored that they see me as that person.
I looked up some of the names that have won this award in the past. I mean, we're talking Eddie Arcaro, Bill Shoemaker, Lafitte Pinkai, Angel Cordero. To see your name with that kind of a list, kid from Louisiana, what's that mean?
Oh, man, I tell you, man, it's an honor, Dick. I mean, it's just, it goes to show you all the hard work that I put in this sport, the sport that I love. Sports are kings, you know. My dad loved this sport. I got a lot of family that love this sport. So, you know, with that being said, it's just like, I was born to do this. This is an honor to be named among some of the greats in the game.
George Woolf, what do you know about him? I mean, he's one of these iconic names from the past. He was obviously a major player. Gary Stevens played him in the Seabiscuit movie. What do you know about him?
From what I can understand, he must be a fellow like myself, you know, that anybody could get along with and be such a respect for the horse racing game.
His nickname was the Iceman because he was so cool. That's you, right? You're always cool.
Yeah, I'm always cool. I got ice in my veins at some point of time when I'm going around the racetrack.
Other question about the Louisiana riders, Craig Perret, Eddie Delahousse, I mean, Ray Seville, Kent DeSormo. What is it about your home state that brings out all these great riders?
They start us from scratch, you know. We start from the ground on up. You know, we have a horse in the backyard. We don't have anybody teaching us how to do it. We get on horses, we go ride them. We gain our trust in the animal, and once that become, we feel like we can transfer that to being a professional jockey. And as you can see over the years, Louisiana produced a lot of great riders. You know, even myself. You know, I feel like I'm one of them with those guys. You know, I'm still representing. I'm the only guy that's out there right now on the East Coast. Been fighting for 25 years. I stand out. You know, that's what I always wanted to do.
I was at Santa Anita when you rode in a couple of Breeders' Cups out there. Now that you're going to get to go back and be in a winner's circle again and get this award at Santa Anita, what's that? Yeah, I'm sure you're going to take your family. What's that going to be like?
I feel like it's another win after I went on scuba, you know, the marathon years ago, you know. Bringing my family there is just to show the hard work, you know. It's another step to show my kids never give up in life and just, you know, keep fighting for what you want, you know. I never expected this in my life, but my dreams did come true. I think I work hard towards them. I think, you know, we all have obstacles in life that we all got to go through. I think, you know, as a young man, I overcome that with a lot of good, lovable people around me. I think I still, in this sport that I love riding, I'm hungry, you know. I go anywhere to win a race, you know. It's all about putting the one next to your name and making it back safe at the end of the day. And I give everything to this sport. If it wouldn't be for this sport, nobody would know Kendrick Carmouche.
3,982 wins, Kendrick. I looked it up. You're 18 from 4,000. There's only 85 riders in the history of the sport that have hit that number. When you get there, what would be going through your mind?
Charlestown, Louisiana, Philadelphia Park, New Jersey, those type of people that I come up underneath. Hot walkers, grooms, all of that. This is what it all built up to be. This is why I got the award. I feel like that's the love that I gave all those people. I'm rewarding it from this honor that they give me.
For the record, you need to watch the movie Seabiscuit. Red Pollard was the regular rider for Seabiscuit. The substitute in the match race in Maryland at Pimlico, George Woolf.
George Woolf. You know what? That might be hanging up at Pimlico in the jocks room. I might have to take a look at that this year.
When you go to Santa Anita, there's a statue in the walking ring of a horse, Seabiscuit, and his rider, George Woolf. Check it out.
I will. You know that. You know, if you ever need history, Dick Jerardi will get you there.
Kendrick, congratulations from all of us, my man. We're proud of you.
Thank you very much. You know, Philip Park in the house. You know, I always say Louisiana, but you know, my stepping stone was always Charlestown and Philadelphia Park. It made me who the rider I am. You know, I'm still growing. I'm still getting better at the game. I feel like, you know, sky's the limit. We still in it. We still can win it.
Well, no one more deserving than Kendrick, and really cool to see him get this top honor and really see him break through the next level. We got to see him riding the Kentucky Derby a few years ago.
No question. And look, Kendrick is one of my favorites. He's one of everybody's favorites who knows him around here in the Parx Hall of Fame. And I not only talked to him, I wrote about it on LetsGoRacingParx.com this week.
Very deserving for his top honors. Congratulations, Kendrick. Well, let's get to some more Parx races because they were awesome this week. We're taking a look at Tuesday's 8th race in allowance optional claiming. A couple in for that $75,000 tag, and we'll see one switch barns after this race, but $50,000 is the purse, and the favorite is Huggy for the Catalano barn.
Love that Huggy for the Catalano barn. Maiden 41 easy the first time out.
And Mike Pino with Kogella Pati, Michael Sanchez aboard.
Yeah, Michael Sanchez, Mike Pino. Mike Pino's having a very good start to 2025.
He certainly is. We'll see if he keeps it going. Here's Tuesday's 8th.
Cohello Pati leads the way. Colonel Bob chases in second. Alchemism picking up the pace. He's in third. Hawkstone's improved into fourth. He's beginning to rally. Huggy now fifth and last. They go around the far turn. Cohello Pati, Alchemism, and Hawkstone, those two moving in tandem, chasing Cohello Pati, who's looking for his third straight win. Colonel Bob lost some ground. He's back into fourth. Then it's Huggy. They go around the far turn. Cohello Pati, Hawkstone with some momentum trying to reel him in. Alchemism running a big race as well. Cohello Pati. On the inside, Alchemism. On the outside, Hawkstone. It is Cohello Pati with a tenuous lead. Alchemism continues to grind away. Cohello Pati, game on the lead. There's the 16th left. Alchemism keeps on coming. Cohello Pati trying to hold him off. And Cohello Pati gets his third straight win.
And the speed wins Kogella Pati 3 in a row, 2 in a row now in the Pinot barn, but uncontested lead got the job done. And Huggy was claimed for $75,000 now in the Butch Reed barn.
How about that? You don't see a $75,000 claim around here very often. I don't remember the last time that happened.
Yeah, nice chunk of change for owner John Julia. Well, congratulations, those connections. Well, let's get to our national races, and we're going to Oaklawn.
Yes, we are.
Horse of the Year, Thorpedo Anna is back in the Grade 2 Azeri Stakes. Fillies and Mares going a mile and 16th for the $400,000. And what do you think of our Horse of the Year?
Yeah, she's awesome. Speaking of 400,000, Danny, I looked up the show pool for this one because they actually allowed show betting. 416,743 in the pool, 343,642 on Thorpedo Anna, a major minus show pool. They are game down at Oaklawn Park.
They are. Well, here it is, the Azeri.
And the lead is being held by Thorpedo Anna, gliding along here, went 24 1/5 seconds. Just nice and easy for Thorpedo Anna, who leads 3/4 of a length. Free Like a Girl is second. Then the last three, you pretty much line up here. Alpine Princess on the inside claiming third. Jody's Pride still on that hold. And Recharge is fifth and last as they go into the far turn run. Thorpedo Anna, 48-2 for the half, coasting as she goes into the far turn, a half length in front. Free Like a Girl still right there. Jody's Pride third. Alpine Princess has come under a hard ride, joined by Recharge as they round the far turn. Thorpedo Anna still in front of neck. Free Like a Girl attempting to make a race of it. Thorpedo Anna coming to the top of the lane, a neck in front of Free Like a Girl, who's right there. Thorpedo Anna off the turn. Free Like a Girl still trying in second. Thorpedo Anna, Brian Hernandez Jr. asks her to go, and just look at her go. She hits the furlong pole, accelerates, opens up three. Thorpedo Anna just gliding over the Oaklawn soil today, and she is back, and she is back in business. Thorpedo Anna wrapped up to win the Azeri.
And the champ is back, Thorpedo Anna, with a really nice win there, and she looks like she's matured beautifully. Looking forward to her 4-year-old year.
Yeah, Apple Blossom next back at Oaklawn. She went back to Fairgrounds where she's training, and I loved how Brian Hernandez rode her. There was kind of fake early speed in there because we're not going to let a cotillion redux happen. This has never happened again. Just put her to the front. Good night. See you later. Goodbye.
The only horse to even make a run at her was 20-1 shot, Free Like a Girl.
Gave a real big
Yeah, she
charge,
did.
but at no time was she ever going by the champ.
No. And here's some more with her trainer, Kenny McPeak.
The Grizzly came out of hibernation today. What a phenomenal effort, gate to wire.
I mean, she's a gift that keeps on giving. Just amazing ride we're on, and fingers crossed it continues.
So you had mentioned earlier in the week that she was not going to travel overseas. Can we maybe expect to see her in the Apple Blossom?
For sure, I think it's the logical next step. I'm 98% sure she will run in the Apple Blossom. We've got. I thought she needed the race a little bit. She looks like she got a little leg weary for a moment there. Brian said he never did hit her, but this is the first stop of the season, and there wasn't any reason to overdo it at this stage. But as always, she came through.
Thank you, Kenny. Well, let's go over to Tampa Bay. It's Kentucky Derby time, and points are going to be in the Grade 3 Tampa Bay Derby. 3-year-olds going a mile and 16th, $400,000. Patch Adams coming in at poach time favorite.
Yeah, I was a little interested that Patch Adams was the 9-5 favorite off the 4th in the Southwest. I thought Chancer McPatrick would be the favorite, but Chad Brown was kind of saying, hey, he's only 80%. So obviously people realized that he was your second choice at 2-1.
Yeah, gets the big jockey too, Flavio Prat.
My man, he was all over the place riding these Derby hopefuls.
He was. Well, here it is, Tampa Bay Derby.
As Owen Almighty and Irad Ortiz Jr. going to cut the corner now a length in front. In the second spot goes Bradeur. Chancer McPatrick stays toward the inside. Patch Adams right to that one's outside. They're third and fourth. And about 3 off the leader as they move on to the back stretch. Naughty Rascal. Patch Adams looked like he maybe got out a little bit there. Lost a spot to Naughty Rascals. Now back fifth. 23-4 was the opening quarter mile time for Owen Almighty, who takes him up the back stretch. Some mild pressure from Bradeur. Right to that one's outside. They're length in front of Chancer McPatrick. Patch Adams now back in gear. Up on the outside of Naughty Rascal. They're together at fourth and fifth. The two at the back, Hill Road and Filoso. 48 seconds flat for the opening half mile. Owen Almighty, Irad Ortiz Jr., Bradeur, Jose Ortiz, brothers at war past the 3/8 pole. They're a length and a half in front of Chancer McPatrick, who's biding his time toward the inside. Filoso starting to launch up on the outside of Patch Adams. They're racing together out wide. Chancer McPatrick going to need a seam. Owen Almighty brings him around to the top of the stretch. Bradeur, Patch Adams 3 wide. Filoso on the far outside. Chancer McPatrick still waiting for that seam to arrive as Owen Almighty turns him in. Owen Almighty to the 8th pole. 2 lengths in front of Chancer McPatrick, who tries to come after that one, but Owen Almighty's 3 lengths in front. Chancer McPatrick, a final 16th. Hill Road up the inside. It's Owen Almighty in front. Owen Almighty by 4. Owen, the all-powerful Owen Almighty, wins the Tampa Bay Derby.
And Irad Ortiz rode Owen Almighty to the winner's circle, coming off a nice second-place effort in the prep, the Sam F. Davis.
Yeah, so it's interesting here. Loose in the lead. He gets Derby points enough that he can be in the Derby. Fairly new owners are going, we're off to the Derby. Brian Lynch says, whoa. The trainer says, how about that Pet Day Mile on Derby Day? 92 buyer. This is not the kind of horse that has any chance to win the Derby, but the owners are excited. Chancer McPatrick, you'd think he'd be back, maybe like a Bluegrass or something, to see if he's ready to go for the Derby. Hill Road actually didn't run badly either for Chad. The disappointment obviously was Patch Adams as a favorite. He just didn't pop.
Yeah, so probably didn't see our Kentucky Derby winner here, but maybe a Pat Day Mile, maybe Pat Day Mile to Preakness like Seize the Gray.
Well, there you go. And again, it'd be interesting to see, get young owner excited, Derby points. Don't be shocked if this horse is in the Derby, because that's often what happens.
That is very true. Well, let's go to Laurel Park. It's the Not for Love Stakes for Maryland bred or Maryland sired horses, sprinting 6 furlongs, $75,000. And our good friend Speedy Ness is the favorite.
He is our good friend. 17 starts, 7 wins, all at Laurel for Jamie Ness. And the question here was, Danny, this horse has been winning around 2 turns or at least a mile. How would he do coming back to 6 furlongs?
Yeah, we'll see that. But he's got to contend with second choice Hit the Road Jack.
Yeah, Hit the Road Jack, a horse who finished behind him in the was it the Campbell down there recently, but again, going longer, so when they drop back, but you want to find a race that fits the horse, and this does. There's money to be involved, and you said Maryland and all that, but we'll see how the Speediness can do at 6
We'll
furlongs.
see. Here it is, the Not for Love Stakes.
Speediness and SS Sinatra down on the inside, giving all. They move past the 5/16 head-to-head for the lead. Circle P is 4 lengths off them. Still nothing gives between SS Sinatra and Speediness on the outside. They turn for home together in quite a tussle. 4 or 5 lengths back. Circle P is in third. The half mile was in 45 2/5 of a second. Speediness, SS Sinatra still driving down to the inside. Circle P is third and trying to pick up. 3 chances, a 16th left to go. Circle P on the far outside. SS Sinatra in between horses. Speediness. Photo finish coming up. SS Sinatra in the photo.
What a finish there, but Circle P gets the win for Flint Stites, and I have so much respect for this trainer. He ships all over. He sits in there all day with them in the receiving barn. He's very hands-on, and that was a wild finish.
Yeah, it was a battle for the lead there with Speediness and SS Sinatra. I'm going to guess is maybe named after our former racing secretary,
Pretty
Sal
cool.
Sinatra, back in the day, but they kind of set it up for Circle P, but Circle P got a 3-horse photo by a nose.
We're going to take another break, but Bruce Casella caught up with Ashley Eisenbill. We're going to tell you how you can watch some full cams. You don't want to miss it on Let's Go Racing.
This is Parx.
This is how you roll, this is how it goes. This is how you pop, this is how you rock. Take a chance, do a dance, little romance. This is how you win. This is how you excite, this is how you all night. 360 hit me, now we're going all in. I can feel it calling, the crowd, the light, the night, the sights, the vibe is right. This is how you. This is
Parx, Pennsylvania's #1 casino experience. This is how you win.
Turning for Home is a nonprofit that has provided for over 4,000 former racehorses with a safe retirement.
These brave warriors do so much for the fans, and we want to make sure they're taken care of.
It's a group effort by all the owners and the trainers, and we've helped so many horses.
Responding to the need of a better system that addressed the uncertain future for the retirement of the equine population at Parx Racing, the PTHA rallied horsemen to support the program.
It's awesome. I mean, these are the things that we deal with every day that put us into the game and make the game great. Without the horses, we have nothing.
Turning for Home became the first on-track retirement program at a year-round racetrack.
Aftercare, it takes all of us, and every single person is responsible for it. These horses give us everything on the track. It's up to us to give them everything off the track.
If you would like to help these amazing animals find a great second career and forever home, please contact us at turningforhome.org.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. Well, Pennsylvania Horse Racing Association has foal cams with the Delaware Valley University. It's pretty cool. You can watch the mares in the stalls. If you're lucky enough, you can catch them having birth, and you can see their babies by their side. Who wouldn't love that?
And my understanding is you and your mom are like
Yes.
watching it 24/7.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that about right?
We're
Waiting for the
calling
foal?
each other. Did you see this one? Did you see that one? Well, Bruce Casella caught up with Ashley Eisenbiel and tells you more about it.
Hi, Ashley. Welcome to Let's Go Racing.
Hey, Bruce. Thanks for having me.
Hey, tell us all about this foal cam. What's this all about?
Well, this is one of my favorite times of year. Foal cams is so important to PHRA and to the horse racing and breeding industry. So we're so excited to host it again at Delaware Valley University for our third year. Foal cams has actually been up since NPA since 2019, but we started working with Delaware Valley about 3 years ago, and it's been a great partnership because really the basis of foal cams is to educate, and that's what Del Val does. It educates the next generation of horsemen and women into equine programs. They have a fantastic breeding program there. They breed standardbreds mostly, and they actually take them to the sale, the Black Book sale in Harrisburg, and sell them. So these students get so much hands-on experience. And the whole reason we evolved our foal cams was to educate the general public about our industry and the breeding industry especially, and how much thought and effort goes into bringing these horses to existence and then hopefully to the racetrack where you can see them run. There's so many hands that are involved with their horses even before they're conceived. So we thought it was a great way to introduce new fans to our industry.
Foal cams are awesome. You gotta check them out. Well, we're gonna go to our Jockey of the Week, sponsored by NovaCare, the power of physical therapy. Congratulations to Angel Castillo, a multiple stakes winning jockey who hit a career milestone with his 1,000th win here in North America. What an achievement for this veteran Venezuelan jockey, making him our Jockey of the Week, sponsored by NovaCare, the power of physical therapy. Now let's turn our attention to this week's Trainer of the Week. The PTHA proudly partners with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. Congratulations, Roberto Rosado, once an Eclipse Award-winning apprentice jockey, now winning multiple races, training horses, capturing him the Trainer of the Week honors. The PTHA proudly partners with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation to bring this week's Trainer of the Week. Well, we have another Turning for Home family photo to share with you. Defeat's not an option. A well-bred son of Honor Cody was once a $400,000 yearling purchase for owner DJ Stable. Well, now he spends his days with adopter Helene in Orlando, Florida. He loves grazing, relaxing with friends, and taking leisurely rides.
Does he hang out at Disney World at all, to your knowledge?
I think he does, and he likes peaceful moments beneath the Florida sky, she said. Probably at Disney World.
There you go. What could be better?
Well, let's get into best of the rest, and we're going back to Tampa Bay for the Challenger Stakes. It's a Grade 3, a mile and 16th, and Skippy Longstocking's trying to defend his title.
This is a great race. It's Skippy Longstocking, the 8th, the 6th most wanted. I mean, they are battling, and the third horse is going to be almost 15 lengths back, and Skippy Longstock is going to end up drawing off just at the end for Sappy Joseph, who's having another phenomenal season. And 141.20 here. Tampa Bay Derby went in 142.40, so that gives you an idea of what's going on. Skippy can run fast, and he's done it before, 103. Most Wanted lost nothing in defeat. I mean, he is a very talented horse for Brad Cox.
Tyler Gaffalione fit Skippy Longstocking to a T. Skippy looks like a fun horse to ride, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Skippy is great. You just got to put him in the right spots. He's well over $3 million now. He's not quite good enough to win like the Breeders' Cup races, but he's good enough to win just about everything else.
Ooh, I'd take a horse like that.
Yes, we all would.
Well, let's go out to Santa Anita. It's the Grade 1 Beholder Mile, $300,000, and a couple of Cotillion graduates in here.
Absolutely. Hoosier filly ran in Cotillion 2 years ago. Tarifa ran in it last year when she ended up being third behind Thorpedo Anna. But it's all about our good friend Bob Baffert, who's got Cavallari undefeated. 3 for 3 so far, is the favorite in this race, and just keep an eye on Baffert. Rishi is the 2, also Baffert. Terrific race. It's those two right to the wire. It's Baffert again, Baffert over Baffert. How many times have we said this? The Baffert exact. Cavallari beats Rishi.
Beautiful daughter of Nyquist. Nice win for her and for trainer Bob Baffer. Well, let's go to Tuesday's 5th race. It was this week's PTHA Trophy race, and Kobe B's out on the lead with the apprentice Melvis Gonzalez.
Yeah, and we said that Michael Pino hadn't had himself a run. He's having a run. This is Dan Ryan's smart angle. Kobe B is going to end up winning this thing. In the end, it gets a little close, holds on by a neck.
Yeah, I caught up with the apprentice Melvin Gonzalez. It was his second win here. Pretty happy for him. He's learning to, be a jockey here at Parx, and his family was here cheering him on. So nice win for him.
And I'm assuming this horse is named after the Lower Merion graduate, legendary Kobe Bryant.
Pretty cool stuff. Well, we're going to take another break. When we come back, we have Parx picks, Ion Racing, all coming up after this break.
It's happening again. Those missed tackles are starting to stack up. Your friends pleading with players who can't hear them, sweating it out week after week. But not you. Why? Because whether they score or not, there's always another way to win on the BetParx app. New casino users score up to $1,000 bonus back in their first 24 hours.
The Pennsylvania Thoroughbred Horsemen's Association is the advocate for Parx Racing's horsemen and has worked hard to secure better lives for the hundreds of trainers and their families that work in the thoroughbred racing industry. Our horsemen benefit from medical coverage, trainer pension plans, and increased purses. Thanks to these horsemen, racing at Parx is the very best, providing entertainment for you and the entire family. The Pennsylvania Horsemen are proud to be part of the community and introduce a new generation of fans to the sport of kings.
Welcome back to Let's Go Racing. This is the time of the show where we try to make you some bucks. Parx picks. I'm really excited about next week's race card, but let's start with Monday's 8th race. This is a race we selected. A really salty field of horses, okay? I'm going to go somewhere a little different. I'm going to go with Young Squire. My thinking is Harp's Hot Corner is going for 7 wins. He's got to lose eventually.
All right, that's your
7
theory.
in a row is pretty hard. I think Party at Sam's is going to soften him up. They're going to get in a speed duel, and Young Squire is going to come for the win, and I'm going to be victorious.
All right, well, there we go. Harp's Hot Corner, claimed by Jamie Ness, won when he claimed and has continued to win, as you said. And this is out of Catarina Disco, Wigelia. Does this sound familiar at all?
Yes.
Full brother to Smooth B, $1 million winners. Disco Ebo, the really good filly. And we could go on and on. Catarina Disco, I looked it up, Danny. 336 starters she's had in her career, 76 wins, over $4 million in earnings. The gift that keeps on giving. I'm picking Harp's Hot Corner.
Harp's Hot Corner is going to try to get his bankroll up to his brothers and sisters. How do you like that? Well, it's time for Ion Racing. Big meet down at Colonial Downs this weekend. We'll get to root on some local horses from Mike Moore and Jamie Ness.
Yeah, and Churchill has now owns Colonial Downs, so they've decided to move the Virginia Derby from the summer to the spring and have it as a Derby prep. There's Derby points on the line, and you'll be shocked. There's Derby points on the line. Bob Baffert is involved with a $500,000 race. Getaway car. Probably the 5th string, but a pretty good horse. Remember we saw him win the Sunland Derby in that wild run where it was a battle with him all the way to the wire.
Well, the Kentucky Derby time is always a good one. And check out our podcast, Gate to Wire. Bruce and I caught up with Danielle Montgomery. We talked a lot of cool things about turning for home, some stuff you might not know, and learned some stuff about her as well. So check that out on the Let's Go Racing YouTube and Facebook channels. Well, that wraps it us this week, but come 12:40 is the new post time, so make sure you get here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, live racing. Thanks for watching DJ and I, and we'll catch you next time on Let's Go Racing.
Off and racing in the BetParx Pennsylvania Derby in a flawless beginning, and seize the gray. He's going to seize the day in the Pennsylvania Derby. Here comes Thorpedo Anna, a 16th left to go. Thorpedo Anna, the Grizzly has the heart of a lion. Thorpedo Anna gets the win, a narrow victory in the Cotillion.